All right, let's talk about it. Apparently, there's rumors and talk that Nelly and Ashanti are back on the scene because somebody seen or think they saw, allegedly, that Ashanti was wearing Nelly's chain. Now, true enough, Ashanti can definitely buy her a chain or two, just like she buy all them trips. And she probably just spent her money on trips instead of a chain, and her friend Nelly just let her borrow it. You know what I'm saying? They've been cool for a while, surprisingly. I'm glad that, they are going strong and they're, letting things happen, naturally. And her song had me confused a little bit because she had some dude that she was, broadcasting for a little bit that was in her video or whatever. So I thought she was talking to him and had moved on. She definitely dissed, you know, one of her exes on one of her songs or whatever. Um, that she felt like may have interfered with their talking as well because he felt jaded away and she wasn't all in, but he felt like she was. But that's the thing about men. They think we really be so invested in them and we don't. It's so funny. Like dudes literally said like they really think if a woman does something with somebody as far as cheating that they actually have to have feelings or care about the feelings. No, women can sleep with somebody just to get you back. Women can sleep with somebody just because they want to make you mad or they just horny. Like dudes be thinking stuff is real serious than it's but it's really not. So I can kind of relate because literally I meet dudes today that tell me like, no, dude, like it's something to it if a female does it. She has to like be in love. Dude, you think we love you? You thought we loved you? You thought Ashanti loved you? Nah, bro. Nah, not at all. We love to take advantage of you and have you think that we love you. Yeah. How about that? I'm just playing. I don't play with dudes no more. Like I'm gonna straight up tell you, I ain't with the foolishness. Miss me with it. But I did want to know one thing. I have one question. It's a serious question, y'all. When Nelly was tweaking on stage that time, people thought he was, on something. I just want to know, was he thinking about Ashanti? That's what I want to know. Was she getting him a little razzle dazzle feeling that he just felt like, dang, Ashanti got me tweaking? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. But shout out to Nelly because he actually made the first move years later, walked across that motherfucking stage and, at least gave her a hug and stuff like that. He was cheesing hard, how he be cheesing or whatever. I do like Nelly smile though. The boy be cheesing. I think he got a grill too. So I don't know if he took it out or whatever. But maybe it's one of them takeoffs and ons. But I don't know. Nelly got swag. Nelly got flavor. And it's the crazy thing is both of them look the same as they did 10, 20 years ago. 10 years ago. Or even better. That's the funny part. That's how you know that black don't crack. Or some people just get finer with time. You know what I'm saying? So there was said that Ashanti is wearing Nelly's chain, and I would say all for it. But you can definitely wear a friend's chain. Like literally, you can just be cool with the person, and it don't have to necessarily mean a thing. I have people that I've dated or exes that I've talked to, and it's just cool. Like I can go over their house, come over my house, or whatever. But at the end of the day, like we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it don't necessarily have to mean that they have something going on, but more than likely they probably do. And I'm here for it because you see the chemistry that they have, the laughing and the smiling. You know what they say. When you can see the teeth, it's something to it. It's a little bit more than meets the eye if you showing teeth. Like, you could smile like the Kanye smile. But when you showing teeth, you can show lips, you can show teeth. When you showing teeth, that's one of them from the soul, heartfelt smiles. So I feel like Nelly ignites a spark in Ashanti. They have good times together. They have good laughs together. She did say she was talking to somebody before he approached her. So I don't know if she's still talking to that person or not. You also got to let these dudes guess anyway, because we can definitely talk to somebody regardless if we are talking to somebody or not. So shout out to them for rekindling and forgiving each other, because as you know, if you don't know, you will soon find out. As you get older, some things you do wish you could take back. Some things you do wish you could do over. Namely, some relationships that didn't go nowhere or just was a waste of your time. Sometimes you wish you can get that time back. However, there are some people in your life that you realize that they had more value or importance in your life than you originally decided or knew, because sometimes it takes a person leaving your life or moving on for you to really understand what value they brought to your life, your existence, and the time, so maybe that's where they are. They feel like, they do better together, and I'm here for it. I would love a Nelly and Ashanti uh rekindling, because to be honest, I was waiting on that at the door like 2 years ago when he marched his happy self across that motherfucking stage. I was like, oh yeah, we in motherfucking business, yeah. And I was ready for it to go down. To be honest, he was in a relationship with Miss Jackson, with her beautiful self as well. And I was waiting for it to happen then. I was like, oh, dang, when they gonna break up? Because I know they ain't gonna be forever. When they gonna break up so he can get back with Ashanti. And before he even stepped to Ashanti, he broke it off with Miss Jackson first. And I can respect that. It wasn't no, he was going to talk to Ashanti behind Miss Jackson's back or nothing like that. Even though he probably very well could, because some dudes be doing that. He had enough respect for her, to wait till he got her in the same room to make his shot, and he kept shooting his shot. Because after that happened and nothing happened, I got on his tail on my other channel. I was like, wait a dang minute, you mean you walked your happy stuff over there to do nothing? Because everybody was waiting to hear the talk of the town on Ashanti and Nelly anyway. And apparently maybe they were just keeping it low and out the public and having it be their business only and nobody else business, and for me to know and you to find out situation going on. And that's perfectly understandable, even though it's like they already been out in public. So it's kind of like, we know you and we're going to be watching you regardless. Anytime y'all in the same room, because we know y'all background. But at the same time, everybody do deserve their privacy. Everybody do deserve to heal, rekindle, and do things on their own time to make sure it is what it is before they pop out. But I love watching their performances on stage. Hopefully there's a song in the works, because their chemistry is undeniable. And I actually like that song they be performing together on stage. I can't think of it right now. But it's a song where they be performing and everybody in a frenzy because they see the chemistry on the stage. But it's definitely a good song, and I'm not mad at it. So let me know how y'all feel about a rekindlization between Nelly and Ashanti, because I love your comments down below, and that's why we're here at the His House to have a conversation about the topics that are discussed here. Okay, and while you're down there, like, share, and subscribe as you comment and give me your opinion. And if you're down for it, put hearts in the comment section if you don't know what to say. Okay, I'm down for it, for sure. Red hearts, okay, in the comment section. Because I feel like they were one of a power couple. Like, they were one of the successful couples. Like, everybody was loving when Ashanti and Nelly were together. And that's when they were younger. So imagine years later when they have more maturity under their belt, life experiences. Like, it's going to be so much better. And I was wondering who was going to get with Ashanti, because girl was showing body Gotti. Okay. At one point I wanted to get with Ashanti, and I ain't never even thought to roll that way, really. I thought about it. I ain't gonna say that. But, it's just like, Ashanti be looking thick, like fine. So somebody gonna get her. And the fact that nobody has gotten her in her prime with them bikinis and all this on social media going crazy, these trips and everything, I don't understand. To be honest, my mind is blown at this point. Like, somebody need to get her, because it's a lot of stuff going on, and it's fierce. It's body yada given, and she fine. Okay, and she look younger every day. She keep it together, and maybe eventually we'll get to see her and Nelly on some trips together. Just the two of us. We can make it if you try. Just the two of us, you and I. But yeah, I would love to see them out vacationing on the beach, kissing, hugging in the moonlight. You know, because what better way to travel the world but with your friends or loved ones? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can travel it by yourself or with, your family, but if it's somebody that's significant in your life and you're able to share significance with a person that means a lot to you and you mean a lot to them, that's just 10 times better. Okay. And oh my gosh, Shanti went to this festival as well with the like the feather things. Girl, don't be having no bad days. Like everything she put on be fire. Like I be hearing the sizzling in the background. Like we cooking some bacon and some eggs and pancakes. Well, we're gonna make it vegan minus the bacon today because Shanti, Shanti vegan, vegetarian. But oh my gosh. Like, I'm here for it. I'm happy for it. I would love to see a remix, a do over. And I can't wait till they pop out for real. Cause it's time. We here for it. We ain't gonna judge you. And if we do judge you, so what? Like, live your life. We seen the chemistry that y'all got on stage. And that's chemistry from years later. So obviously it's probably more intense now. I can't wait to see it. So thank you for sharing that with us. And if you had Nelly chain on, that's amazing. I could see how, yeah, maybe it was his chain. Now I'm ready for them to pop out for real, for real. Okay, let these people know what y'all working with. Be that power couple. Like, let them know you on the run. Okay, damn me on the run. Anyway, I messed it up. All right, don't tell nobody. Okay, don't tell nobody else. They gonna already know if they watch this video. All right, so that's all, folks. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and definitely come back to the motherfucking his house any motherfucking time. You're welcome. Thank you. Purr.